check. Is it? All right. Is this going? Let me go over to my YouTube channel and find this on my phone and find the stream. So that way I can confirm this is running good. It's going to be a shorter episode. Normally these run about an hour, 40 minutes to an hour. This will probably be a shorter episode. I'm recording this live from my bro's apartment. We're at the gym, and I'm just sitting here with a stomach ache because I decided to hold in my poop for 4 days. You didn't ask, but now you know. The thumbnail thing is the one. I really need to do more preparation before this. Did anybody miss? Okay, this is going good. Does anybody yearn for the days of like when you could go in and out of the bathroom very, very easily? Like, it's very easily you could just go in the bathroom and then just leave. It'd be 5 to 10 minutes and you'd just be out. And nowadays we all have to take like 30 minutes to an hour. And you may be wondering why, but it's just kind of that's like the one part of our day we all like have great control over. It's the part of the day where we all just go to the bathroom and take a crap. That's the part of the day we have the most control over. You're sitting on the toilet, unless you fall in or something, or they're out of toilet paper. Then I can see your day going from bad to worse, or good to bad. But my days are bad for good. So I am. So to me, when the toilet paper's out, I just walk out. Don't even need to wipe. And now I'll deal with it. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Oh, we lost our one concurrent viewer. Please. Okay. I'm sorry. This is getting inappropriate. So today, I call this Tales from the Dentist Chair for a reason. That's because I'm going to tell you all about I don't know what today's topic is going to be. This beautiful Roger Dean painting. And oh my gosh, it's off center. Let me fix it. Hold up a sec. There we go. That should be better. Okay. So, I feel really bad now. I lost some concurrent viewers. Watching this retroactively, I'm sorry. Okay, I feel kind of sad now. I don't want to bring down the mood of the live stream, but okay. So let's get into our first topic, which is the Roger Dean painting. Now, I saw him do a series of live streams where he was painting this. And it was really interesting seeing the master at work in his process. Starting with like painting the abstract colors here. And look at that. Look at the way he did the trees there in the background to the left. You see that? He painted, rather than painting the trunks and the branches, he actually instead painted the darker part of the foresty area around part of the regular dried part of the canvas So that way the trunk is the same as the background of it. So that way it's painted over the background, and the trunk is actually made up of what was the background. It's very clever. I was in love with this painting from the moment I saw it. And when I was on the DBA website, just randomly, and I found out they're making a fourth album, and I saw they were using this painting as the cover, I was like, oh. I was seeing it finished. And Roger showed what it might look like with the logo, which he designed the Downs Parade Association logo. The second one, they originally had like a. I actually, as much of a Roger Dean fan as I am, I prefer the original DBA logo. DBA, Downs Parade Association, their logo was like the Downs Parade Association, putting like a kind of retro, a curly retro kind of font. It's pretty cool. It looked really nice. And the Roger Dean logo that he designed looks awesome. But I feel like it's less representative of the band's kind of dream pop. The band's kind of retro modernism, dream pop aesthetic that they have in their music. I don't know, retro modernism, dream pop. That I sound like a total jerk when I say that. Retro modernism. Apparently, what he did with the windows and with some of the windows here is that he overlay. Look, it's been a good year since, like, okay, maybe not entirely. When was this? Like October, around that time, I guess, or August, something around there, sometime in 2020. But part of this was done by overlaying sketches over where he was by overlaying outline sketches of where he was painting. He also talked about how he did the cover for some of the Asia albums, and he said some of those, like the Alpha album cover, were just essentially sketches he colored in, whereas a lot of this one was more so just like improvised sketches. Maybe a few episodes down the line, I'll do back-to-back the Fly From Here album. Maybe next time I'll do the Fly From Here album cover, and then a few months later, after a few more episodes, I'll do the Return Trip album cover and compare them. Or maybe I'll do it back-to-back. And I just don't want a similar painting being done one after another. Like, kind of like, kind of like how we went from Topographic Oceans to Relayer to Return to the Center of the Earth to Aria. They were all distinctly different paintings. Okay, sure, Aria and Return to the Center of the Earth were both blue paintings with cliffs. The painting for the Aria cover is still my absolute favorite Roger Dean painting. Now, from what I recall, the album was I know the album is called Halcyon Hymns. Roger Dean in the stream said it was Halcyon, but in the description said the painting was called Halcyon, but in the description said it was searching for Heaven's Live or something like that, and making me think like, well, maybe this was supposed to be a live album cover, and it just ended up being just being used for a regular album. And I know he did the painting for their third album and the live album, their most recent album. None of you really care about Downs Parade Association. They're just an obscure band I like, made up of the Asia keyboardist and awesome pop producer Chris Braid. I'd recommend them though. I'd recommend you give them a listen. They're pretty cool. They're the whatever it is I said previously, retro modernism, dream pop. Okay. Okay. The album. Oh, by the way, the album was great, and the painting is awesome too. Like seeing the master at work, the way he did those lily pads and the branch in the foreground. It's all just terrific. Just look at the right there on the top right. There's a branch growing out. It just looks so beautiful the way it goes from a green on the like a swampy green on the bottom. It gets a little lighter until you get to the top where it's like a turquoise-ish, like a turquoise or green, teal blue, or blue green turquoise, whatever kind of. I don't know if that's a sky or if that's even taller trees in the background. I mean, really, I like when Roger Dean leaves some of the details in his paintings up to interpretation. Support assist is just telling me to optimize my PC. I really love when Roger Dean makes a lot of his parts of his paintings open to interpretation. In particular, I really liked. You notice, this is little. His styles changed over the years. Like in the 70s, he had like a clear sci-fi. He had a clear kind of sci-fi style, and he sued James Cameron from Avatar for copying ideas from his paintings. And I totally think he should have won. By the way, this isn't just because I'm standing Roger Dean. It's not just because I stand Roger Dean, but also because I feel, honest to God, that he should have won, and that a lot of James Cameron's ideas in Avatar were far too similar to ideas found in Roger Dean's own paintings, which many date back to the 60s and 70s. Okay, I'm getting a little too ahead of myself. I mean, like, some of Roger Dean's album artworks are absolutely beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, you can just look at most of the Yes album covers. Like, again, Roulayer and Tales from Topographic Oceans. We've already went over those in previous episodes. Again, all the album artwork I reviewed in the series so far is beautiful. But you notice now, like, his style's changed. I don't know. It's becoming less about hard detail. It's becoming less about like the hard detail, and a lot of it's becoming more abstractionist, and he's using a lot brighter colors than he used to. I think I might prefer it more, even though I'm nostalgic for a lot of his older paintings, especially especially love his work during the 90s. Again, we've likely covered Aria and Return to the Center of the Earth. I accidentally said it was a live version of Return, like a live Journey to the Center of the Earth album, but no, like a re-release for the Journey to the Center of the Earth. No, it's Return. Return is a sequel. I hadn't listened to the album at the time. Which the album, by the way, Return to the Center of the Earth, is great. Narrated by Patrick Stewart, features what's his name from the Moody Blues doing one song. Trevor Rabin on doing vocals on another. Ozzy Osbourne, Bonnie Tyler, they all contribute vocals. Ozzy Osbourne's song is really awesome, by the way. Buried Alive. I think every time I see just the one concurrent viewer, meaning this one viewer watching the stream, I always think to myself, that has to be me. Nobody else could possibly be watching this garbage. Despite how long of a gap there is between episodes, I try to keep like a month apart. I want to do it weekly, but I know if I tried doing a weekly, I wouldn't be able to commit. Whereas monthly, I could just like do it any time of the month, and any time of the month where I'm just bored or have free time, and just like, okay, well now that's done. I have to do this for another month. But in reality, I really like doing these, and I would like to do them more often. But it's just kind of, I don't want to do too many so close to each other, and I don't want to do too many, and I don't want to do this too far apart. Like, for example, we had an episode in, our first episode was like a pilot, and the pilot episode was done all the way back in June 2020. And then my brother goes on telling me that, like, he really enjoyed it and wants me to dedicate the next episode to Fred Durst, and I don't even remember if I did dedicate the next episode to Fred Durst. I said, it was just a little idea for like a radio show, kind of. But then I got the idea to turn this into like a more podcast. To turn this into a podcast, like my own little podcast. And we're all free of judgment. It's all free of judgment. There's no. I don't judge anyone here. If you for instance, I don't really like much of any of the current bands and artists that are relevant in music right now. But if you like them, then that's great, because you can appreciate something I don't, and I respect that. I absolutely respect that. This is just, that I absolutely respect that, because music is subjective and it should be. There's no such, you cannot be objective with music. There's no such thing as an objectively bad album, because that would mean everything about it, that lots of aspects about it have to be objectively bad. Like, the playing is objectively bad. The production is objectively bad. The songwriting is objectively bad. Like, the song, like, the meaning, like, lazy and overdone. For instance, what could I think of that'd be, I'm making an album, and it's subjectively bad. The playing is objectively bad, except the guest I'm getting on it, though they're actually doing great work. The vocals are objectively bad because I need a vocal coach, and I don't want to hire one. Hold up a sec, guys. I need to get my water. Okay, I'm back. Oh, water. And most people would prepare more. Yeah, a professional would prepare more, or have his water on standby, or not make you guys wait and just like, hold up, guys, got to get the water. No, because I'm not professional. I'm me, and this is my podcast, and I do whatever I want. In fact, if I was given the option between, if I was given a budget to like raise the production value of this podcast, not much would change. I'm telling you. Maybe get better streaming software, a more powerful a computer that could do more powerfully do this. Yeah, and that'd be about it. I mean, like, either way, you're staring at an effing picture, and I'm just sitting here. You're staring at a beeping picture, and I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here commentating over it. Like, maybe a better mic would be nice, but because right now this is just the microphone on my laptop. This horrible quality audio is just like the stock standard microphone that came on my laptop that's meant for like Google Hangouts. Oh my god, Google Hangouts coming to an end. I forgot. Didn't you know this? Nobody told me about this. Google Hangout is meeting its end. It is the end of Google Hangouts effectively. Why? I used to talk to my dad on Google Hangouts. All the awesome conversations and the wholesome Valentine's Day card he sent me through Google Hangouts will be lost if they shut down Google Hangouts. The scam lady who tried to trick me into buying her a Steam card on Google Hangouts will be lost. And you know what? F her. She's She's stealing an Israeli Instagram model's a busty Israeli Instagram model's photos and saying they're her own. And I called her out and she's like, "Oh, funny. Well, I guess we just look alike." Whenever I see someone who's an obvious scammer, whenever someone who's obviously a scammer tries to scam me, I like to toe the line and yank it. We're here to call you about your car's extended warranty. Yeah, sure. What's your call? Sure. And what is it you wanted to talk to me about regarding the warranty and whatever? And then it's like, "What is your car, sir?" And then I think of like, oh, it's a badass 1969 Chevrolet Camaro. Do you have a car that's from 2001 or more recent? And I said, "No, old as gold, baby." And then she said, "Okay, you're not compatible. Have a nice day." And I went like, "Wait, how the hell? How the hell is it not compatible? Why the hell are you calling me about my extended warranty if my car wasn't even compatible in the first place?" I don't actually have a 1969 Chevrolet Camaro, but I'm just leading her on. But That's exactly why I said that though, to prove that it makes no sense. And I tried putting my number on a do not call list, and I still get calls. Or hello sir, do you have solar panel energy? This guy put me on. This guy, the scarer dude. My brother was there. I was at work. I just got a random phone call, and is that Dad calling us again? Calling again? I thought he told him not to call you at work, and I'm like, yeah, I did tell him that. It was back when I was working at the paper company. So I pick it up, and then he's like, "Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Are you a homeowner?" I'm like, and I just go, "Yeah. I don't own a home yet. Let's keep this in mind." Do you have, sir? This guy had an Indian accent. That shouldn't be a surprise though. Most of the cars in the warranty calls I've gotten are women or people without the accent. But it's just with these kind of calls, the Indian accent all the way. Here's the thing: he didn't have an Indian accent, so I put him on to his supervisor. So, like, sir, are you a homeowner? Yeah. Would you like to know about solar panels? No, thanks. Like this, but how it got to that was this is a few months ago. So he asked if I need any more ways to conserve power, and I said, "Sorry, my wife and I don't use power. We just don't use power at all. We like we charge it for." But then I like, "Sir, do you want me to put you on to my supervisor?" And I said, "Sure." So the supervisor on there, the thickest Indian accent I've heard. "Sir, do you want to know how we can help you save money on your power bill?" I'm like, "No." "But sir, we can help you. We don't. My wife and I don't use power. You charge your phone." Yeah, we like to go to the McDonald's every morning and charge our phones." "But sir, with the solar panels, we could lower your power bill and you could start using power again." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, my wife and I just don't want to. Don't want to use power. It's wasteful, and I don't know. Whatever we do might pollute the earth and yada yada, Earth Day, greenery, and all that, whatever, all that good stuff." And then he hung up on me. I know from like how many times I had to revise the story because I remembered how I started remembering how to, more details of how it actually went down. Might make it sound fake, but it actually happened. Ugh, the water's hitting different tonight. For today, it's only 2 p.m. It's not a nighttime. Not 2 p.m. and the sun is going right through the window. It's not this bright. It's not this bright at nighttime unless you live in Alaska. Oh gosh, brother's apartment's like right next to the highway, and being right next to the highway is just kind of I hear everything. I hear everything that goes on out there, and I don't like it because this window, for some reason, just lets all the noise get through. Kind of like the window in my bedroom, which also lets all the noise get through. But I live in like a quiet neighborhood, except for the fact that my neighbor has to mow her yard at 7 a.m. every morning. Okay, not every morning. 1 week of it. 1 week, once a week. But still, once a week. I mean, like, yeah, get on top of the grass. Get on top of the grass so before it grows too tall. But I understand that. But it's like every week. Good on you for being able to do that, lady. But you're like 70 something. She's actually in good shape for someone her age. I'm not even joking. She's pretty able-bodied. Oh, oof. So I am a very big Gundam fan, and I don't really watch a lot of anime. I don't really watch a lot of anime because I think a lot of it is stupid. And I watched My Hero Academia because one of my friends wouldn't shut up about it one day, and I ended up getting kind of invested in it, and now I have barely watched the fourth season because I don't have the will in me to watch it because it's just kind of, I don't know. It's mainly something I watch so I can have something to talk about with my friends. And, oh, the skin on my neck is peeling from that sunburn I got last week. But and that's the main reason why I watch it. Used to watch the show called Initial D. I thought it was pretty neat and never finished it because I lost interest. And then the soundtrack though, full of bangers. That soundtrack is just awesome. In fact, I actually watched it because the Eurobeat songs. I just really got into Eurobeat, and so I just wanted to watch the show so I could experience the Eurobeat in the context people meme about it. So. Yeah, the main anime thing I watch is Gundam because I just think the idea of I just think it's cool. I'm like, no, I don't watch it for the robots. I watch it for the political commentary and subtext. Yeah, I watch Gundam for the plot. Oh no! No, you can only see Dave from the stream. If you please is incorrect and assure you're sitting a stream in. Uh oh. YouTube, you're lying to me! Okay, I'm on the. I'm looking at the stream right now. Everything's going fine. Oh, I thought we had a problem there. Okay, but yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. And when I went, this is where my story is going. So, in 2019, my brother and I go to Vintage Stock to he got me Army Man RTS on GameCube. I told him I already had it. He didn't realize that. The game is Army Man RTS, really awesome game, by the way. And so he goes there to get me a new present, and around the same price range as Army Man RTS was, and he gets, and I choose Medal of Honor Rising Sun, another game from both him and I's past. And so we play it together, and the co-op together. And that game is really that's a game that's fun with one. That's a game with a good single player campaign, but like 80% of that single player campaign can be done co-op, and it's just amazing. By the way, just incredible. The fourth level is a bit of a pain, but now. So, anyways, we go back later because he wants to get some. I don't remember why he wants to get something there. And I have a gift card, like a few bucks on it, and I find Robotech Battle Cry there. And that was the first Robotech game ever made. There was a really awesome looking one for the N64 that was made, but the developers went out of business or something like that. It was really ambitious though. Probably could have been a killer app for the console had it actually come out. And so I buy it, and the game is really fun. I still haven't beaten it. I played like the first half of the game in 2019 when I got it. And then summer 2020, I played through the second half of the game, and then I just never got around to beating the final level because that is hard. What advertisement for Dora is on TV? Yeah, I just muted the TV. Normally at my house, the TV in my room is turned off at all times unless the bland switch. Like I don't really watch the TV. I thought Dora was though they had the Dora reboot or something when she was like 16 years old. Oh no, they're just advertising a Dora TV channel on Pluto. Oh, this ties into what I was saying. So, so I when I helped my brother move in late 2018 September. I remember because that was when I was really big into the Rolling Stones. I'm talking about like 70s and 80s Rolling Stones. 80s Rolling Stones. I thought the Dirty Work album was awesome. And you know what? I still like the Dirty Work album. If you don't like it, that's your opinion, and that's fine. So, anyways, I help him move, and he moves in with his best friend, and my this is the different brother, by the way, oldest brother, the different brother than the one I played Medal of Honor Rising Sun with. So he moves in with his best friend, and his best friend gets a Roku for as a moving in gift. And the Roku has awesome apps like Tubi and Pluto. Tubi's awesome. It's like Netflix but free. People just dump shows and movies that companies just dump shows and movies that they have on there that aren't making them a lot of money, and just like, well, we do no harm in putting it on here. It's just money in the bank it's just a few additional dollars in the bank for us. Reminds me of the days of watching Yu-Gi-Oh episodes on Yu-Gi-Oh.com. The episodes of the third season, because only the first two were on Netflix. Don't know if Yu-Gi-Oh's even on Netflix anymore. And watching it through Hulu on the Yu-Gi-Oh.com website with the same ad for the Jungle Book popping up every 7 minutes, because I'm watching it for free online on the Yu-Gi-Oh website. Because, anyways, yeah. So, a Pluto TV, it's like cable TV, but mixed with Tubi, in a sense that it's like people just dump whatever it's not making whole lot of money and just like make a channel around it. And then there's just commercials, so it's kind of not different from regular TV, but it's free. And there's channels that fit certain tastes specifically. Like there's a Minecraft channel. I gravitated towards this one channel called Classic Cartoons because they were showing Felix the Cat and Popeye and stuff. And one day, my brother and I are. It's April in 2019. My oldest brother has like a major caffeine headache. We're supposed to go to my grandparents to work, but we end up not doing that because I don't remember why. I'm listening to Love Bites, awesome Japanese neo thrash metal band. And also power metal too, I guess. And so I'm listening to that, and then my brother puts on the Classic Cartoons channel because Popeye is on. And if you don't like Popeye, well, that's your loss. And we're watching the Pop, and then Popeye ends and Robotech comes on. Oh, this looks cool. So I watch it. Yeah, it is neat. Robotech is just the '80s Saturday morning cartoon American version, the American '80s Saturday morning cartoon version of of an '80s Japanese anime called Macross. I found that out much too late. It wasn't until I was actually listening to Animetal USA, that I found out they did a song like Macross Do You Remember Love and or something like that, and the theme song for Animetal USA is an awesome power metal band made up of some of America's most talented metal musicians coming together to do metal renditions of anime theme songs. I don't know any of this. As fate would have it, I only know two of the songs out of like across both their albums. Again, getting sidetracked. So I watch it and I think it's pretty interesting. And then I continue to have the Classic Cartoons channel on because that's the channel that has Popeye and other classic shows like Cool McCool and Beetle Bailey. And they show obscure cartoon shorts like from like the '60s, like Hagar the Horrible. It's really cool. And so we're watching it. So I'm watching it at like 4 a.m. one day. My dad, drunk, passed out on my brother's couch because he came over to stay for the weekend, and I have the class. It's 4 a.m. and the Classic Cartoons channel on. I'm drinking some Pepsi, or yeah, cherry Pepsi, and then put on the Classic Cartoons channel because Felix the cat is on, and then Robotech comes on after, and I ended up getting engrossed in it. And then this just kind of happens, and then in September, they were showing Robotech at my brother's apartment. In my brother's apartment, get on the Pluto. They're showing Robotech at certain times, and I learned those times. I'm staying with him for a week. And so, like 3 p.m. Robotech, 7 p.m. Robotech, 3 a.m. Robotech. And so I'm watching Robotech, and I'm getting really engrossed in the story. And then they do and then in October, watch they doing like the same time schedules. They're showing Robotech at the same times. Don't know if they're still doing it now. It's been a while since I've seen Robotech on the Classic Cartoons channel. Actually, it's been a good like 5-6 months since I've watched the Classic Cartoons channel. Well, actually, I just put it on now because I got tired of watching episodes of Family Guy on YouTube. So, so I get really engrossed into Robotech, and then like, you know what, Robotech is cool. It's also another cool character-driven. It's also another cool character-driven show, and I'm really liking it. And a lot of people say English dubs are horrible. I really like this English version, and I still watch shows in dub because I don't really want to hear. I really don't want to hear a lot of Japanese talking. This isn't a race thing. It's just me. It's just me not thinking that the Japanese voices in anime series are annoying, and just preferring to hear people speak my own native language. And so, hold on. As in September, I started also getting the Iron Maiden. The Final Frontier is my favorite Iron Maiden album, and now you all are gonna revoke my rights as a Maiden fan for saying that. Anyway, I'm really jammed at the Final Frontier one night, and then Alex goes, my Alex, my middle brother, one who bought me Medal of Honor, Rising Sun, tells me, oh, by the way, we're gonna have to go to the dentist tomorrow. I'm like, what? Because my mom is in the hospital for a back surgery, and so we're staying with my brother so that's why we're staying with my brother for the week. And apparently, before she got a window to do her back surgery early, she had scheduled a dental appointment. And my brother ended up having to be the one to take me because she was in the hospital recovering from her back surgery, and so it was just kind of like, oh dear. And so we go to the dentist, and the dentist goes, "So, Eric, how'd you like those teeth?" And my teeth are like in the crappiest shape, by the way. And so they're decayed and worn. My smile looks like my smile makes me look like I'm an effing skeleton. And it makes it look like I'm a freaking skeleton. And like, well. And like, I don't know, they're serviceable, I guess. How'd you like them to be good? I'm like, oh, that'd be nice. And he goes, okay, good. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do your 4 front teeth today. I'm gonna do your 6 front teeth today. I have 4 front teeth. Like, nope, you got your fangs too. We're gonna work on those. And so he's like, can I use my headphones if we're gonna be? And like, I asked him how long it's gonna be. A few hours. I'm like, oh, okay. Can you use my headphones? And he was nice enough to let me use my headphones. My dentist, Dr. Jeffries. Amazing dentist. This man is doing God's work with a drill. Oh, by the way, he spent like 2 whole hours drilling away my teeth. It got to the point where like over 100, I put on like all the Asia songs on my phone. This includes like all the studio albums and the Symphonia Live in Bulgaria album. And about I think around like 120 something songs had played by the time I was done. because it was. And keep in mind, one of those songs is the day before that played the day before the war, which I grew a new appreciation for listening to it in the dentist chair with nothing better to do. Was 10 minutes long. I mean, Asia's songs are typically like 3, 4, 5 minutes, but and so then he lets me go to the bathroom, and I take a photo, and I look in the mirror, and I see after my drilled away teeth, and I go ugh, and so I take a picture of it, and I'm making like the most unappealing face, and Alex, my brother, who's having to, the poor sap having to wait there, doesn't know how long it'll be. Doesn't know how long it'll be, so he doesn't go in his car to charge his phone. Doesn't go back home to my brother. He doesn't go back to my brother's apartment where we're staying for the week. He doesn't go back home to my oldest brother David's apartment where we're staying for the week. My brother's just Alex is just wait sees the photo of me I took in the bathroom mirror and flips. He's just like, "This is because you didn't take care of your damn teeth. Because you have to sit here in the stupid chair and wait, and I'm stuck and my phone's dying and all." And he just gets so mad. He just comes unglued. And he's a guy who's doesn't easily lose his cool. Okay, well, he loses his cool kind of easy. Okay, my bad. Yes, he does lose his cool pretty easy. In fact, like he's very monotone, except for the times he loses his cool. So, I didn't even see that till like hours after, till like late that night. So we're still in the morning. I pulled an all-nighter, by the way. I was up late playing Hyrule Warriors, which is probably the game I've sunk in the third biggest amount of time into. Fourth, behind Minecraft, World War DIY, and Fire Emblem Three Houses. And it was so. I got 4 root canals, and I 4 front teeth, and my fangs got fillings on those. And then it was in September, and my teeth felt weird, unnatural, and for a while after that. And throughout the rest of the week, I was in constant pain. In fact, my brother kept telling me he was tired of me moaning in pain and groaning in pain from my teeth, because he didn't give me any pain medicine for it. Because it wasn't supposed to hurt that much after the numbing had worn off. But and all my other subsequent appointments, getting drilled and fillings and whatnot. I have a filling in every tooth now, by the way. Oh, he didn't give me any pain medicine because all my subsequent things, like it stopped hurting after like the first day, and if it didn't, it'd stop after the second day, and the second day it'd only be mild pain. But no, I was hurting like the rest of the week, like wishing I was dead. I didn't get a follow-up appointment until February. So everybody left and right was complimenting my smile. Like, "Oh, hey, Eric, nice teeth. Hey, nice teeth you got there. Hey, where can I get teeth like that? Hey, nice teeth. Can I mind if I suck on them? You know, stuff like that." So, anyways, it wasn't until February I got a follow-up appointment. This is when I was getting real deep into power metal. I was listening to all the Halloween albums. I was deep into all the Gamma Ray albums. And so I'm listening to them, and at my appointment, again, this time instead of Asia, and so I'm listening to them, and I'm getting work done on. I'm trying to think what section of my mouth was it? The top right, yeah, it was the top right section. Now he wanted to go top teeth, top right, top left, bottom right, bottom teeth, bottom left. Like the bottom front teeth. But no, he so I put a stop to that. Let me tell you how in a bit. So I get I get sick, and so I'm sick and I'm ill and I'm get a bad cold because I was helping my brother move to his current apartment now without his best friend as his roommate, and and the night right before I helped him move, my voice started sounding like garbage. I started getting congested, and and trying to sleep, it was hard. And I woke up then when I woke up, just constant congestion and pain. Oh, and I did help a little bit. I filled up like 1.5 trash bags full of trash, and it was all great. It was all groovy. And no, it wasn't. I'm lying. It sucked. But anyways, I got real sick, and this was before my next appointment was supposed to be on like Monday or Tuesday. Or whatever. My mom had to cancel because I was. My mom had to cancel because I was. Again, I was the sickest I've been in a long time. And then like 2 weeks later, it got snowed in, and that was oh my gosh, nothing in the year will top being snowed in like that. I was listening to I got to listen to awesome. I got to listen to the weekend before. I remember I was sick, but I was drinking Kiss Destroyer Cola in my bed, playing that game, playing the video game I'm developing. And oh my gosh, guys, it's coming along great, by the way. And yeah, that was just an amazing weekend. Ugh. I absolutely just cannot get over how great that weekend was. And then the following being snowed in, amazing. Like February, this is the best. Like this February is like the best February of my life. Snowed in. I'm watching Zeta Gundam, and it's all great. And finally watching Zeta Gundam was really good, worth the hype. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, I got it. I had to get my follow up February appointment canceled, and and then I get another appointment in March. I'm listening to Anthem in there, and I suddenly get the idea. You know what? I want to listen to Striper. I need positive, good, wholesome Christian vibes to get me through this. And so I'm listening to Striper, which is, if, for those who don't know, most awesome Christian metal band in the world. And I'm listening to them, and it goes, and then I just got, this is in March. I just gotten back from work from my grandparents, and my rear molar is like absolutely starting to get annihilated here. My rear right molar, and I just got into 8 teeth, including my wisdom teeth removed, and including my wisdom teeth removed in September. Or so. So I only have my molars are few and far between. It's like my current rearmost molar was like the decimated at the time, and so I'm like, Doc, this is killing me. Please do. Well, Doc, what are you working on? Oh, we're gonna work on top left. Oh no, Doc, do this one. This is killing me. He looks at it like that tooth is in like horrible shape. Like, it's probably the worst shape of any of your teeth. I'm like, Doc, just do it for me, please. I'm begging you. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And so he does it. And but this was supposed to be a short appointment. Like my top left row was the row that got like the least bad. And so he had wanted to just fit that in like this 2 hours. But he had to spend like the whole 2 hours giving me a filling on a tooth on a tooth that was too late to be salvaged by a filling. On a tooth that was too late to be salvaged by a filling, and giving me a root canal on that tooth. And then he had to cut in the next appointment, which was the following week, was getting that whole row done. No, it's supposed to be the fall. No, it's supposed to be the following week, but I got sick. I got sick again. My mom just forgot to schedule an appointment, schedule a follow up for a while until. And then I got a crown. There's a temporary crown, and he worked on my next row. He drilled away the filling and gave me a temporary crown to go there until I got my permanent one. And then he did my bottom left row, which took a lot of work. Apparently needed 2 crowns there. So again, 2 temps, and worked on my bottom left fang, and another tooth, one between my molars and fangs, and follow up. He worked on the top left, and he worked on the top left, removed my. And during that original bottom left appointment, he took out my bottom right crown and put in a permanent one. It's still in there now. Made of ceramic. And then he put the 2. And then he put, after the fall appointment was done early because he got the top left, yeah. And then he wanted to do my bottom teeth the last and give me my permanent crowns. And that was my last appointment, and I don't have to go. Then I had a checkup a week after, and that was it. Pretty good. I wish, though, unlike the 2, my bottom left that he put crowns over, he didn't root canal. And he probably should have, because when I drink something cold or eat something cold, that area just hurts like hell, and I wish I was dead. My teeth are already kind of cold sensitive because exposed nerve and whatnot, but even more so now with like those 2 teeth in the bottom left just killing me. Like, when I just drink something cold or eat something cold. I used to get my drinks without ice at restaurants because a lot of restaurants, they get you the ice themselves, the drink themselves. They'll fill like the entirely with ice, like half ice, and then your cup's filled half ice, so you get less drink. Stupid. But now I do it for that same reason. Even at the self-serving fountains, I still do that. I've been doing that. But I also do it now because cold sensitivity, especially. I'll run in 52 minutes. Just tell my tales from the dentist chair. The big thing, that was the real talk. That was a big talking point. I didn't expect to have any talking points that I did. This was not actually the next episode from the previous one. Next one was I had invited a friend of mine, Roxanne, to do a co-host with me after I mentioned that she started watching these and heard me mention that I was looking for a guest hosts. She wanted to co-host the next episode with me. She was so vulgar, and I had to keep telling her to watch her language. And, oh my gosh, she turned the conversation to a sexual direction multiple times, and I just I'm sorry, but no. I'm sorry, I can't. I had to delete I didn't save it. I kind of wish I did now, because there was a lot of funny moments, but there was a lot of funny moments there. And a lot of bagging on me. But I do wish I saved it. I ended up deleting it from me. Again, I don't save backups of these because my computer doesn't have the space for it. So I just, again, developing a whole game will take up most of the space in your computer. But I'm, I keep these on. I forgot what I was talking about. I keep this on YouTube, just as the main source. And so when I deleted, so if I delete one of these off YouTube, it's gone forever. You're not gonna be able to watch that again. I deleted it when in reality I probably should have just unlisted it, but I didn't think about it at the time. I'm an idiot. So, self-depreciation aside, who here likes the spin doctors? Not me. Okay. So I think since I'm out of talking points and my bros will be back from the gym at any minute, I might have to not cut this short, but cut this long. I might have to cut this. Might have to. What's the word again? I might have to end this live stream now. So. This concludes your episode of Pictures at an Exhibition. We finally did the Halcyon painting like I've been talking about, or the Searching for Heaven's Live painting. I don't remember what title Roger Dean gave this. And if you enjoyed it, you better leave a like and subscribe, or I'm going to find you and beat you over the head with an original print of a Roger Dean painting. I'm just kidding. I'm a nice guy. I would never do that. I would politely ask you to subscribe, hit the like button, and to be honest, I do not care whether or not you ring that bell. I don't care whether or not you ring that bell, because in all honesty, you wouldn't want it. No, but in all honesty, nobody watches what I upload, and I think just getting to recommend it will be like, nah, I don't want to watch that. So I don't care if you hit the bell. Again, anybody looking to guest host with me, particularly people I know who might be watching, people I know personally who might be watching this, give me a ring or a Discord notification. If you know my Discord, I guess I'm never on there. I do feel like as a guest host this would be a lot less boring, but with myself it is kind of just nice just pouring out things that are bothering me onto the internet and let you all hear and let you all hear them. And in reality, nobody's hearing these things. It's just kind of. It's ironic. My brother's the one who told me to keep going, and yet he's behind. He hasn't watched them since like the second episode. Well, I'm going to. Anyways, I'm ending it for real this time. I hope you all enjoyed the live stream, and I'm glad. Maybe it's kind of my brother's house. Like the internet's much better. I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I hope this is a worthwhile experience for you. And join me next time where we look at another picture in this exhibition.